At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Optimal Living Daily, The Beauty of Routines by Danae Smith of thiswondrouslife.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your very own personal narrator today and every day, where I simply read to you from amazing blogs or articles in short form, almost always fewer than 10 minutes. And with that, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. The Beauty of Routines by Danae Smith of thiswondrouslife.com. Have you noticed a pattern that your mornings and evenings follow? Have you noticed the pace at which you start and end your day? Do you like it? Or do you wish it felt more intentional, not just overwhelming or mundane? I've come to realize I've unintentionally developed morning and evening routines that dance to a rhythm lacking productivity and intentionality. Truth be told, it's easy to fall into this space. It's easy to let time slip between my fingers, not grasping it tightly and making the most of it. It's easy after a long day at a 9 to 5 with an equally long commute home to just want to kick my heels up and lounge binging Netflix shows that aren't really that good. It's insanely easy to waste time to not invest in myself daily. I remember when I first quit the 9 to 5 grind to pursue writing full time and how my days fell into a pattern. I often felt either really busy and unproductive or slow. That's when I learned about morning routines or rituals. I talked about her a ton because she's my favorite blogger, but Megan Gilger from the Fresh Exchange shared her and her husband's morning ritual, and I was challenged to create my own. Reading that post, I felt a need to create a home base to develop a way to utilize and invest my time well without becoming overwhelmed or stressed out. Give it a read, it's real good. That's what brings us to this post today. I've fallen away from my routines mainly because I just stopped being intentional. Trust me, I've journaled many ideas, but I haven't implemented them. I realize time isn't waiting for me to get it perfect. Honestly, perfection isn't the point. Living life fully is, and that oftentimes doesn't look picture perfect. I believe a key to finding joy in the mundane is creating a routine or ritual that gives room to invest in yourself and what matters to you. A routine or ritual is not a schedule, but rather a pattern you develop to protect what matters. It's a rhythm you set in motion that allows you to find a constant in the midst of the inconsistencies life often brings. It's not a rule or a law, but a boundary. Your routine is an act of you setting a boundary with your time and space. It's you telling life, your day, and those around you, hey, this time is my space to pause, reflect, and invest in what matters in order to be my best self. Do things go as planned? Absolutely not. A routine isn't about set times and regimented tasks. It's about discovering the flow in which your life falls into and making it intentional and purposeful. Okay, Danae, that's fine and all, but why does this matter? What's the point? It matters because you matter. Your well-being and personhood matters. Too often we go through the motions day in and day out to simply just get things done. We will find ourselves being Marthas, busybodies, but never being Marys, finding and knowing when to rest. Developing a routine matters to your dreams and passions. A lot of people feel that they can no longer dream or pursue dreams or their passions because of time or responsibilities. All valid, all real. But I often think we are unable to pursue dreams and discover our passions because we don't make room for them. Having a routine that starts and ends your day gives you permission to invest in yourself and what matters to you. It allows you to get creative on what investment looks like for you in the season you are in. It shows you that pursuing your dreams and investing in your passions and self does not have to be relegated to one set time or moment, but it gets to be a daily act you make in the littlest things. As I write this, I speak to myself. I think of all the values and passions I desire to pursue, protect, and develop, and sometimes feel overwhelmed as if it is not possible to do it. I realize that every little bit counts though. How I start my day matters. How I end my day matters. What I do with the time I'm given matters so much. Investing in myself, giving space and room for my dreams and passions doesn't have to be placed on hold for a crazy opportunity. No. How I live out and manage each day is the ultimate investment in my dreams and passion. How I do life here and now determines how I will do life when the dreams are coming true, and my passion pursuit is the main thing. Because, you see, when we make time to discover the patterns our life follows and create routines that protect what matters, we instill values in our foundation that we won't waver or become inconsistent when life happens in all of its glory. So, all that to say, for the next month, I'm embarking on a journey to finding and developing a routine for my mornings and evenings. I created a worksheet, one for the morning and one for the evening, to help me pinpoint the things I want to do and values I want to protect. The worksheets help me visualize what I want and need my routines to look like. It also gives me room to dream up how I want to start and end my day. Since I'm taking on this routine challenge, I plan to share my process through this hashtag, Find Your Routine, and I want to invite you to join in the journey. Let's figure out how to make the most of what's in front of us together. Let's endeavor to learn how to invest in ourselves on the daily, not just once every few months. You just listened to the post titled The Beauty of Routines by Danae Smith of thiswondrouslife.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
Thank you to Danae. You can get her spreadsheet on this post. I have that linked in this episode's description. That's probably the easiest way to find it. We as humans love routine and tend to resist change for the most part, and yet we struggle to build certain routines that we stick to unless we think it's completely necessary. For example, brushing our teeth. I'm sure most of us have that routine down. If not, I'd recommend building that routine as soon as possible. But for most of us, that's because it's ingrained and we're not going to do anything more until that piece is done. And why is it that we're able to do that but not, say, 10 push-ups? Is there a way we can tether something like brushing our teeth, or maybe even something we enjoy more like watching TV or reading or whatever that is? Can we tether that to those 10 push-ups or the behavior that we're not doing? If you can do that and attach the routine together for a month, maybe 2 or 3, it will almost certainly become a more solidified part of your routine, like brushing your teeth is, or showering. Should have used showering as an example first, but you get the point. Maybe you can't shower until you do something really small towards your physical or mental health. It's a small step, but if you keep it up, it can be huge. Something to try out. Let me know how it goes. I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for listening and sticking around until the end. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Minimalist Monday, where your optimal life awaits.